At Michael Jamin Writer, I love your content. Go on. Oh, you do? Okay. I completely agree with you on AI. You have fantastic insights that I especially appreciate as a labor economist. Question: why is A24 still able to film, according to Screen Rant? Are those participating considered scabs? Great question and excellent insight as to how fantastic I am. My mother couldn't have written it better herself. So no, this isn't scabbing at all. This is quite the opposite. This is what the Writers Guild of America wants. So A24 is a relatively small independent film and TV studio. And they've been around for like 10 years or so. And they're known for their high quality movies and TV shows. So for example, they made Moonlight, Lady Bird, Everywhere, Everything, Bagel, All at Once. You know what that movie is. It's a great movie. They made Ex Machina. That was a great movie. They also made a TV show that I work on called Tacoma FD. Hopefully they'll still make it. And they have A24 has agreed. They've signed an interim contract with the WGA saying, we agree to all of your demands. Why? Because your demands are not crazy and they will not put us out of business. We'll still be able to make boatloads of money by doing everything you asked for, with the condition that once the strike is over, they will abide by whatever terms and conditions we negotiate with the other studios, right? Which is fair. But basically, this sends a strong message to the world and to Hollywood, which is, if the small players can afford this, then why can't the big players afford it? Well, of course they can. They just want to squeeze us a little bit so they get a better deal longer into the future. Like, why make some money now when we can make boatloads of money in the future? I think that's what they're thinking. But there was an article in the Wrap today which confirmed, if it's true, what I've been saying all along. I said this 3 months ago, which is the AMPTP, who the Writers Guild are negotiating against, they're not best friends. They're just a conglomerate of all the big studios. But they're only acting like friends today. Under any other circumstance, they are sworn enemies. They're competitors. You know, they want to do each other in. And so the Writers Guild, you know, this is a David versus Goliath situation. The Writers Guild, we're David. We're the small guys, you know, the 8,000 or 9,000 members. How do we stand up against these multinational conglomerates? Well, we don't really have to. We just have to hang on tight, be united, and let them turn against each other, because they're sworn enemies. That's their natural state. And so I think that's what's going on now. Whereas some studios are like, hey, let's just sign an agreement and get back to work. And the other ones are like, you know what? No, let's make them sweat it out a little more because our business model is different than yours. So that's how these start to fall generally. Eventually one's going to say, no, enough. Let's just get an agreement on the table here. Because like I said, the writers are not asking for that much. For all those who think the Writers Guild are just greedy, no, we're not greedy. You know, it's not how it is. That's why A24 was able to sign a deal. This is good news. Thank you for the question. For more, keep following me. I'm Michael Jamin Writer.